6 o'clock on the 22nd of July, and I'm calling the Town of Rutland Finance Committee to order. Okay, first item on the agenda is the minutes from July 8th.
I make a motion that we accept the minutes of July 8th.
Okay, any second?
I'll second.
Okay, any corrections, problems?
Well, the only question I have is, we do identify that Tamika was here.
Yeah.
And we do in the notes identify that Mitch was here. Should we recognize him as an invitee in the, I don't know what the...
Yeah, if you want me to just put at the top, I can add him even under staff, or I can just say guest.
It's fine, I don't...
He was a member, he was there,
Yeah,
and I just think it would be
it's
appropriate.
there as
Yeah.
he's in there, so
Right.
yeah, 6 when it doesn't, but sure.
Okay.
So,
Sure, I can do that.
okay, any other corrections? Okay, so, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Okay, passed with corrections. All right, now we got the transfers. Okay, I make the motion that the Finance Committee approve the request for appropriation transfer from account number 001-1615700, Town Clerk Other, $450. Balance in the above appropriation is $450 to 001-1625200, Elections Paid Services.
I think it's purchase services.
Purchase services, okay.
Aye.
Present balance in the appropriation is $278.21. The reason that it's necessary is transfer is needed to cover coding and ballot expenses for the special town election that was held on June 28th.
Second the motion.
Okay, any questions? Any questions? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm sorry, I gotta count. All right. I make the motion that the Finance Committee approve transfer of $9.92 from 001-1615400, Town Clerk Supplies. Balance in the account is $9.92 to 001-1625200, Elections Purchase Services. Balance is $278.21. Same reason, coding and ballot expenses.
Second.
Okay, any questions, any concerns? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Make the motion that the Finance Committee approve the transfer of $2.46 from 001-1635120, Registrar Clerical. Balance in the account is $2.46 to 001-1625200, Elections Purchase Services. Balance in the account $278.21. Same reason, coding and ballot expense for the
Second.
Okay. Any questions, concerns?
Glad I'm not getting paid to do this stuff.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. I make the motion that the Finance Committee approve the transfer of $273 from 001-1635200, Registry Purchase Services. Balance in the account $273 to 001-1625200, Elections Purchase Services. Balance in the account $278.12 for coding and ballot expenses for the special town election.
Second.
Any questions, any concerns? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. I make the motion that the Finance Committee approve the transfer of $49.91 from 001-1635400, Registrar Supplies. Balance in the account $49.91 to 001-1625200, Elections Purchase Services. Balance in the account $278.21 for coding and ballot expenses.
Second.
Any questions, concerns? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, perfect. I get those all done. So, the next thing was the reorganization of the committee. I don't think we have enough people here tonight to do that. You tell me what you guys think. We just have a quorum.
Well, we have enough to do business.
We do.
This is
But we
business.
just, right, we do, we can. I just think that maybe we want to have more input. I don't know. You guys tell me. I don't care either way.
I would prefer to have the structure.
Sure, okay, so everyone knew what it was.
So, does anybody else object to?
What are we talking about? We need a chair and a vice chair
And a secretary.
and a secretary.
Yep.
Yeah, we're missing 3 people.
Yes.
Yeah, but we could wait forever too. I mean,
You're right. I'm only saying it
No, no.
as there's 3 people missing,
Yep.
so I'm just trying to find out what the feel is, because I don't want, that means out of the 4 of us here, 3 of us have to take a position,
and, again, I'm okay with that.
okay?
I mean, I think if everybody else that's here is okay with ending up taking a position. I mean, so, all right, so that's maybe the way to phrase this.
Right.
If-
Do we have,
Can we nominate someone not here?
It's not usual that you do that,
Okay,
because we don't know if they'll accept it.
When's the next meeting?
We don't know,
might not be until September.
right? We
do
don't.
we have all the transfers done that we're likely to see?
I believe so, because I believe they all had to be in by the 15th, but,
That's what I thought, yeah.
yeah.
Or some date. I
Yep.
didn't know it was the 15th, but.
So,
And if we don't, does the current people in those positions stay in those positions? Minus the one who's not even on the board anymore? Or the committee?
the 2 positions because I was vice chair.
Right.
And Dave was
She's
secretary.
acting
I'm
chair
on the
still.
acting chair
You would be acting chair
until we could be reorganized.
reorganized?
And I don't have an issue with that, I just want to make sure. I'm not opposed, it just means that tonight 3 of us would
I
have
would
to-
suggest we probably reorganize when we have a pretty full complement of
That's
people.
That's kind of what I thought.
Okay. The only concern is, it's nice to be able to say that, but we have been running short every now and then.
Yes,
So-
I'm hoping that the next meeting we wouldn't fall short.
Okay.
I'm thinking that it's because it's the summertime. Okay,
Can we do mail-in voting?
no,
I'm just
don't
thinking.
start trouble.
I'm just thinking,
Remember I told you this was going to be a short meeting?
yeah, I know, but I'm just thinking, next time we should,
Okay, so,
If you remain as fearless leader until such time, I think that's, gives us some structure to.
yeah, I'm fine with that.
okay.
Just kind of thrust upon me and I can continue it, so. So the only other piece of business for tonight was possible future meeting for the Wachusett Regional School District,
Right.
regional agreement. So it is my belief, by the way I read the response that we received, was pretty much the only thing that they're talking about at this point is transportation, and they're trying to get that better funded.
Mhm.
So it didn't appear to me in the email that they were warm and fuzzy to come to a meeting. I don't know how you guys all read it.
It didn't seem to me that they felt they'd have anything more to
Ex-
offer. than
That's what,
they already
right,
said,
exactly, because
that
there's
they're
no,
working
I
on
mean,
it.
so they're working on a better thing for transportation, but it's the formula, and that has been in the works for quite some time, restructuring that.
See, I guess the only problem that I have with that is they're not addressing the issue of tail wagging the dog.
That they won't be able to fix.
No, the only thing that we could discuss with them, and it sounds like maybe we can do that through other means of communication. I mean, they also said last year's transportation was at 90%, which was almost unprecedented. But I know there are other unfunded state mandates in the education that would
Yes.
come in and potentially diminish our state mandated thing. And I
Sure.
think it's worth our while to push that
Sure.
button, find out perhaps, maybe what they are, and don't let them forget that there are other things besides transportation that they fall short on.
So,
Well, but that's a conversation that we're having. Are we having it with someone from, I got from
it would
Mitch.
be Ann and Kim. Ann Goby, our senator, and Kim Ferguson, our representative.
Okay, so
So,
that's great, but I heard from Mitch that it's the school committee that is going to decide. Should we be having conversations with our representatives of the school committee so that they know? I mean, they should know, but that they,
there was just so you are aware, there was a discussion with the town administrator prior to the school committee voting on the budget to explain what the school's budget at the first pass before the change
Yeah.
would do to the town. 3 out of the 4 voted against it, but it still passed.
okay.
So,
All right.
I mean, they're aware, but we're, so.
Well, so if we got 75% saying that they wouldn't support the school budget, and the thing is that the other towns, like maybe Holden, who have the most people on board,
Yeah.
that are making that decision, then, we are where we are. It's unfortunate, we're gonna be right back where we are, which means that at some point in time, we are getting really bogged down with the school, and maybe what we should be doing is really focusing on how do we generate more income? Where did the income come from? And when is that going to happen? At that July 12th meeting, Selectmen's meeting, they were talking, Leah was saying she was of the opinion or understanding that there's a bunch of stuff coming off of debt,
Yes.
and that's going to then reduce the depreciation expense. And then I heard the other members of the Board of Selectmen say, yeah, but we have other things to spend that on. And, while debt is not a bad thing, and it's good to have, it's gotta be done in a fashion that manages with what you can afford.
Yes.
If I've got a house that I wanna be able to add a wing to, if I can't afford the loan on the wing,
Right.
then they're gonna take my house.
The thing is that debt has to be accepted by the town, by the taxpayers.
That has to be accepted. Okay, so, and it has been, and we're paying for that. The point that I'm making is, we shouldn't be presenting to the town the need to get more debt. It's gonna
No.
cause a problem.
No, it won't be more. We're gonna lose some, and we're just gonna keep it the same.
So reclassify it.
No, it's not reclassify it. We're gonna be paying off one loan and buying another loan, or putting another loan on at the same.
That's my point.
Right, we're just gonna keep,
We shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
We shouldn't put it on. It should be, all right, so I'm an old
I know what you're saying.
finance guy.
I know what you're
There should be
saying. I understand what
There
you're
should be
saying.
an ROI with everything that's being done. When it's coming off, it's coming off.
Yep.
All right, the ROI would be the cost, and the savings that you're getting off of the old loan. I understand that. But at the same time, you have to be able to fit that new expense. Just because it's in the budget today, doesn't mean that we can afford it today.
Right.
And
And that will be a discussion for when the new stuff comes on as to whether or not we'd have to make a recommendation on the town floor of, we agree or disagree, and here, and people could ask.
Okay,
Because that would be the thing. Unfortunately, we have short-funded so many things for so long, but we have let a lot of stuff go.
I'm not disputing any of that.
Yeah.
There's stuff out there that you can walk around the town and you can see.
Yep.
But the fact of the matter is, if we're going to go in and we're going to start telling people they can't get raises, and that we can't plow streets, and the fire department is gonna have a full-service fire, but,
So my only thing would be is, does some members of this committee want to meet with Kim and Ann to discuss those possible things?
well, I would have no problem meeting with them. I would have no difficulty meeting with them. I'd just like to know that they're gonna be able to do something, not with trying to fund transportation, but trying to fix how does the schools,
They can't fix that.
okay, then what are we gonna meet with them for? I guess that's the point that I'm gonna get to. What do we meet with them for? I know that's what you said the last time.
I'm asking, that's the thing, I'm just asking, because people were very interested, so I made sure it stayed on here.
Yeah,
I I want to know if anyone wants to meet with them to discuss, if you want to discuss unfunded mandates, if you want to discuss this. They can't help us with the school coming in with a 9% increase and saying, they can't help us with that, because they have no control over.
And the only one that
Fair.
could help us with that is the school committee. And the school committee has 75% of our representatives voted against the budget, and everybody else voted.
So, I
So-
just want to know, if anyone, but subsection, I don't think it's worth holding a full finance committee meeting
Yeah.
unless we all,
So
Yeah.
could Peter and I,
yes,
for example, go meet with them?
yes,
And
bring back to
Not
the
be
committee. You wouldn't
in
be,
violation of any,
nope,
We
you're
would,
a subsection of the group.
we would be a subcommittee.
You'd be a subcommittee of here to meet with them to bring back to the group what they said. And it's mainly just to kind of streamline everything and kind of you guys decide, because truthfully, from their email, it's the funding formula and transportation. So I think you're right, there's some good unfunded mandates that we could maybe bring to their attention, not to forget, but we could definitely do a subsection.
Well, so I'm good with that. I'm good with doing that, most definitely. Even if it's nothing more than just say, hey, we're out here and we're interested. And that's one piece, the school is one piece. The next piece is going to be, if you take that out, you still need to be, because the money's gonna go, the money is a total. You take out the schools, you only have so much left. Now, what the hell do you do? How do you manage this enterprise with the funding that we're getting? Especially when the town obviously does not wanna vote for an override.
So I had a suggestion made that we do quarterly reviews of, those expense sheets that we get occasionally, when I remember to ask for them. I'd like to get them quarterly and us actually spend a meeting going through and having people look through them, ask questions,
Okay.
and have Ron give us the answers as to where the money that we've budgeted is actually being spent.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Because I think we might learn some of the things that we might not necessarily see in our summaries for our budget.
Okay, so would we look at the whole budget quarterly? Or just sections of it, or how would we do it?
I would I would get the quarterly statements, send them out, and then we'd have meetings to discuss and
Okay.
see how much we've got. So
And
that
Ron,
was a suggestion.
so trying to take a more proactive approach to
Exactly.
managing the money versus just reactive as we
Precisely.
certainly were last year's
Precisely.
budget.
I like
And so
that.
that way we'd have a better understanding of what is in all of the expense accounts, that we don't necessarily know what truly gets spent out of those. We get told, and now we could truly understand a little bit more as to what actually flows in and flows out of those accounts.
And it's Ron that would be making those, having that conversation with us, or,
I would say we would probably have a meeting, go through and ask the questions, and then Ron would have to come back with the answers. We could probably get the department heads if we needed to, but we could figure that all out. I'm just saying, that was a suggestion that someone made, and I thought it was a very good suggestion.
I agree.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so doing a little bit more proactive than reactive, I thought that was a good concern.
So, you want a motion?
No,
Okay.
I don't need a motion,
Okay.
we can just do
Motion
that.
to adjourn?
That's fine, so, all I would ask is, you two, please get in touch with Tamika, who will get in touch with them, and you guys are our new, what do we call it, legislative subcommittee.
There you go.
Thinking it sounds familiar.
So that's a more appropriate way to do it, through having Tamika come?
Yeah, have
go
Tamika
straight
get in
up?
touch, because she already has she already knows how to get in touch. So have her get in touch, and then, or give, I don't care either way, but it's just this way it comes officially from,
Okay.
so.
They must have meetings, local meetings,
Well, I'm sure they can,
Worcester someplace.
I'm sure they can, they might have office hours or something like
Yeah,
that, who
that's what I
knows?
mean, yeah.
So, and maybe if you guys can schedule it, maybe before school starts, that might be more convenient for you, I
Right.
don't know. You guys just figure it all out, I trust that the two legislative subcommittee members will take care of it.
We'll do something. You may not like what we do, but we'll do something.
I'll reach out to them and just see firsthand if they have office hours.
Sure.
That would better accommodate just meeting with a couple of people.
Maybe they would like to come out and visit Rutland.
They do come from time to time.
And if they do, fine, we'll meet with them here, but if they prefer
There you
Yep.
go.
us going someplace, we can do that.
Okay,
So-
I'll kind of get a feel for where they're at with that, and
Okay.
I'll reach back out to you two guys.
Thank you.
And then also, just so you guys know, I noticed today, it is on Monday's select board agenda that they're gonna discuss using town council to review the regional agreement
Oh,
per
good.
the committee's request.
Good.
So if you're interested in tuning in, or I can update you after the meeting too.
Very good.
Perfect. Okay. Now we'll take the motion.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Fantastic, guys, thank you.